Hi friends, you must have encountered these kind of the cue cards in the IELTS Part 2 sections. Please describe a person who has influenced you. Please describe a person who can solve the problems in the smart way. Or a resilient people, people with entrepreneurial thinking mode. So all these cards seem to belong to different categories, but actually they are not. What the examiners are doing actually is attaching different perspectives to the same type of person, strong and positive. So instead of develop different multiple stories to cover all these cards, what you need to do actually is to develop one well-developed and organized story to cover all these cards, but with the following core traits. For example, the person who face pressure calmly, who think ahead strategically, who solve the problem rationally, who shows entrepreneurial thinking, and who influence you by actions, not just by words. As long as you have developed and built up this kind of one strong individual profile image, and with a positive, resilient, entrepreneurial, and a strong profile, you can only change the opening and the conclusion part with some minor changes. The stories can be developed into different versions and variations of the stories to help you to answer all these kind of cue cards in the Part 2 sections under the type of people. This is what I called smart preparation instead of mechanical memorization. So today, I will show you a simple answer, band 8, for you to recite. And like previous episode, you need to jot down the keywords on the comment. After these videos, you need to just look at the keywords while listening to the videos and try to recite and reiterate the stories and say it out by yourself. This is a very action which can significantly increase your oral capability. So don't give up. You will be surprised by how quickly you can improve just by the 10-minute practice per day. Let's get started. I'd like to talk about my best friend Lucy, who is a well-established interpreter in China and founded her own company. We were classmates in Hunan University, where we studied interpretation and translation. We shared the common goal of becoming a world-class interpreter and attending the international conference to bridge the linguistic gap for the people around the globe. While I turned away from interpretation due to the unstable job market and intense work pressure, Lucy remained undeterred. Keywords for the first part of this story: classmates, interpreting and translation, common goal, turned away, remain undeterred. The second half of the story. In school, Lucy trained herself extensively to improve her translation skills. Her determination led her to apply successfully for Bath University and for its top-notch interpreter training programs in UK. She improved her translation skills, keep up with the global news every day, expanding the subject knowledge and building up professional networks. When she came back from UK, instead of choosing the conference randomly being a freelancer, she chose the field of interpreting very specifically, including the trained automotive industry and diplomacy. After years of accumulation, finally, she built up her own company. Keywords for this part: determination, apply for Bath University, improve translation skills, global news, professional network, chose randomly, build up her own company. Last part, feeling. What touched me most was not that how successful she is, but she told me that not everyone shares the same path. Most importantly is you find your own way, your own interests and strengths and build on it. Her words stopped my guilty feeling for my own choice. She told me to find my own path which suits my own personality and lifestyles. rather than chase up prestige blindly. Keywords for the last part. Touched me. Own strengths. Build on it. Stop feeling guilty. Own path. Chase prestige blindly. Now, it's your time to do the practice. Please conclude the keywords on the comment, and by referring to the keywords, please reiterate the sample answers, the stories by yourself. Just by 2 or 3 times practice, you will definitely improve. Good luck to all of you.